Two of the very best surprises I have ever received was the very first moment I held my newborn son and felt the love I never knew I had. Taylor is the love of my life. I had a second when David Bell called and informed me that I had been selected into the Hall of Fame. After his call, I couldn't help but to reminisce about my officiating career and the many people that helped me along the way. I started officiating when I was a lifeguard working for the Anniston Park and Recreation. I received a phone call from my boss, Don Hudson, to go work a couple of youth baseball games at the field next to the pool. So I showed up in my swim trunks, t-shirt, and flip-flops and fell in love with officiating. Don sent me every day after that. One of my high school memories, I was working a ball game with Perry, Canada, and I had never worked a scrimmage, jamboree, or nothing. And I told Perry, I said, I don't really think I know what to do. He said, give me your flag, give me your whistle. He threw me on the floorboard of the car. He said, spot the ball and get the heck out of the way. And that's exactly what I did. Another one of my high school memories that I will always cherish is when Mark Jones worked the game as the R and I was his umpire. There were only a couple of minutes left in the game, and the winning team still had their starters in, even though they were winning 50-0. The winning team started throwing the ball, trying to score again. On the next snap, I threw my flag for offensive holding before the quarterback even received the snap. They had scored on that play, but it was called back for my holding call. Mark asked me, did you get a number? I looked at him and said, it happened too fast. I didn't get anybody's number. He looked at me and I looked at him and we both laughed. I also told Mark that as long as the starters in the game and they were still trying to throw and score, they would not score again. Being an official has opened so many doors for me. Some of my very best friends are officials. Some of the best times I've ever had has been through officiating. And some of the fondest memories I have come from officiating. I love to help officials become better. I love to help them any way I can. One of my greatest joys in life is when a young man or woman approaches me and says, I remember you. You called my game way back when. I know then I have made an impression in a positive way. I would like to thank and give credit to officials like Don Hudson, Glenn Hawkins, Bob Lee, Perry Canada, Billy Chappell, Stan Beatty, and Mark Jones, and the many, many other officials that took the time and effort to teach me the ins and outs of officiating. I also want to thank all the officials in the East Central District for making this the very best district in the state. It is through your continued support and effort and leadership that makes officiating better. I owe this award to each and every one of you. A special thank you to my brother Scott for instilling the love of athletics in me. And a very, very special thank you to my son Taylor for understanding, supporting, and realizing how much officiating has meant to me. Thanks you all. I am truly blessed.